So this started off in like summer of 17, 18, going to my senior year, and it was a normal day after morning workout, and I'm at my friend's house, we're just playing games, and then we realized like why we're just playing games. So we go out and we start shooting some hoops in this driveway. And as we go, everyone's shooting around, and I try to do my normal warm up and just like grab the rim. So I go and I jump, and then as soon as I land, I feel like a bunch of gushing coming down my hand, and I kind of think of it like I put one and one together. Everyone's like looking at me weird, wondering why I'm not freaking out. I look up and I realize it's a metal chain. It's a chain net. So I put one and two together. I'm like, okay, hopefully I'm just scratched. And I look down and there's like a compartment open in my finger. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this was basically a whole gap open. And I'm just calm. Everyone's freaking out. So I have my friend take me home, and I'm waiting. And I'm calling my mommy. I'm like, I need you to come and take me to the ER. I don't know how to do this, right? So as I'm waiting, and I have my fingers wrapped up in like, I think it was a rag or toilet paper or something, because I didn't have anything to use. I'm sitting there on the couch just like this, angry, just mad at my dog. She's a husky, and she loves attention. So as I'm there, she realizes I'm mad, and she keeps trying to pet me, and like I keep batting her away because I don't want her to touch me, and I'm scared. I'm scared like if probably her hair's gonna go into it or something and infect it. So she's touching me, like my arm just like this, blood's coming out. And I'm like, all right, get away. And she does it one more time, and then I push her away, and she sits there. She looks at me like this, with a nice little smile. I'm like, all right, I gotta touch you. Like, you makes me happy. So I'm petting her, and as we get to talk, my mom picks me up. We go to the ER, and then I ended up needing stitches, and I got a metal splint for about 2 to 4 weeks. And within those 2 to 4 weeks, I have my biggest passing tournament coming up. It's against all like D3 schools, and unfortunately, I have to sit out for it because my coach didn't want me to injure myself again. So within that whole time, I spent like 5 hours just standing there in the sun for no reason, when I could have just been home enjoying myself. And that was kind of like a disappointment to me. It was kind of a letdown because I was looking forward to what's to come and what I could improve for myself with. And that was like my biggest competition until pads. So then that kind of boosted my self-esteem down. So by the time we go more into practice basically, and it gets to the summertime, a week before school, we have our biggest scrimmage against La Habra, and by the time the scrimmage comes, I'm in the rotation again. I'm getting back in my full mobility. I have everything fully able. You know, my hand's healthy again. And it gets to the scrimmage game. The first drive goes, I didn't get to play. I only got 3 plays. I basically spotted someone, and then the coach talked to him, and I got out. The second drive, I actually got to start, so I'm pretty hyped. My anticipation's up. I'm like ready, and I only got to play 3 plays that drive. The first one, I was in coverage and they ran away from me, so it was nothing. Got the first play jitters out the way. The second one, I was lined up against one of the fastest guys, but he was short, so I underestimated him, and he gave me a nice pop in the chin. And when he popped me, like everything just clicked for a second. I was like, all right, like I'm actually in the game. I need to get ready. So then the third play comes, and this was actually one of my biggest plays. Well, that I regretted at least, because I kind of slowed down toward the end. It was 2 receivers, and they did a quick cross route. And when the quarterback threw the ball, they hit each other. And one tripped, and the other rolled, and he rolled over my leg, and I fell over him. When I fell over him, I didn't think of anything of it. I tried getting up like it was a normal play, and then as soon as I tried to gain balance on my left leg, like it just dropped. I was like this, and then I realized I couldn't stand or walk or anything, so I'm hobbling off the field like with one like this for like 40 yards across the field. No one really realizes it until I'm out and they don't have a safety. So then someone just goes in and the coach asks me what's wrong, and I tell him like, I don't know, it just hurts, I can't walk. And he just walks away from it. And to me it was kind of like a big fuck you to me from him. So I was like, all right, then that boosted my self-esteem down. I'm just sitting there waiting, and the whole game like I'm angry, and then as it gets to that night, I'm like, wow, this is really like the end. I won't play football no more. And that kind of hit me hard because it was the only thing I looked forward to was football. That's the only thing keeping me going for school or anything. So I wanted to drop out. I didn't want to go to college or anything. So then the next day, I hoped that I could just sleep it off and wake up and everything's fine. But I ended up going to the ER. I fractured my fibula, and I was out for 6 to 8 weeks. That cheered me up, and I didn't know how to continue with anything. So for me to overcome that, it was pretty good for myself. But that period of time was basically like the worst part of my life so far.